learn about this forgiveness part. And I had given myself 100 points, and sometimes I gave myself 600 points because it was so hard to forgive a certain thing. So you can adjust this however. If this is an easy forgiveness, hey, 100, 125. But if it's tough, I had a couple 2,000 points. And I loved my 2,000 points. And I got 2,000 points for forgiving my husband for divorcing me and leaving me for another woman. Oh my goodness, that was tough love. I had to forgive him, release him, and let him go. I took the 7 steps. I had to take, my 7 steps. And if you haven't heard about the 7 steps, you're going to hear about it again right now. It's about taking somebody up the 7 steps and releasing them so they can go on and you can go on. Because forgiveness is the answer to getting off the karmic law. When I found that out, I was going around forgiving everybody every time because I thought, if this is the answer, and I'm erasing karma. Because had I not forgiven my husband, I would have been back in another lifetime to do this one more time and see if one of us could give up and forgive. And then when I began to see some of my past lives, and that's a whole other story, another time, another place, I'll tell you about that. But what I want to say, when I began to see my past life, I began to understand way down the line, I had ditched him. And now, 500 years later, here he is, ditching me. And now I'm going to be mad at him, so we're going to come back in another lifetime, maybe 500 years from now. And again, now it's my turn to ditch him again. You see, it's what happens when we don't do our forgiveness work. And when I found out the benefit to forgive was to get off the law, then it was really wonderful. And I could benefit my whole self. So in answer to how to support your soul, the answer to those that ask that question is forgiveness. Forgive, and then forgive once more. There's power in forgiveness. There's power. It doesn't mean that I'm a victim. It means I'm empowering myself to forgive and work in the best interest of my soul. And then I said, bring it on, God. Bring it on. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. I will take the responsibility necessary to move my consciousness. Because I started to recognize every time I did my forgiveness work, I got more empowered within myself to do more forgiveness work, and more energy, more light, and more vibration came in. More vibration, more energy, more light, more vibration started coming in. I started working so diligently to erase this stuff because I knew I was winning. And I want to teach you to win. I want you to win because you're me. And I am you. And we all are empowered to do this. And we have the ability to do this for ourselves and for others. I forgave him. And it's okay. And we're friends now. And it's okay. And we're better parents to our children because we did this work. And whether he's forgiven me or not, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I gave him a foot up. He doesn't have to come into another lifetime with me. We saved a lifetime. He's here a whole lifetime we saved. So we don't have to do that. Because it's like the glue. The law is a law is a law. And taking action and letting go of the outcome. Oh, see, taking action and letting go of the outcome is so important. My forgiveness of him, I didn't say, I forgive you if you'll forgive me. If you forgive me, I'll forgive you. You do everything out of love. and the outcome you give to God. That we are not hooked into the outcomes. The outcomes we get hooked into means that we're creating more karma. I don't know how to say that more plainly. It's like if we want something really bad and the outcome comes out not the way we want it, then we are creating more for ourselves in the future. That means that I want this job, but that I don't get it, and I do everything to get the job, and I pray about it, and I ask God for help and all this, and it doesn't happen, then I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm mad. Where's God? Why didn't He help me? So forth. You do something, you're always sowing. I sowed for another job that's even more perfect. You see? Nothing is wasted in God. So if you had a relationship with somebody and that relationship didn't work out quite the way you wanted it to, you let that outcome be whatever it is, and you go on because there's something better for you. There's always been something better for me when I lost. I thought I lost, I didn't lose. And I'm talking about 40 years, so I know a lot about how this game works. And I know that it does work.